I don't know why, but you were watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
It's a legitimate question,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Because sometimes we feel a little mental. Just a little.
Yeah, a little mad. We're all a little mad here.
Yeah, it's madness. Trying to get my camera the way I want it. What's happening?
Going
Look,
on.
free screen for a change. Let me show you some comic boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, Today's kind of special. About 3 or 4 months ago, I came up with an idea to honor somebody because I knew that their passing was imminent. And the fact of the matter is that their passing came way quicker than I expected.
Yeah.
But that didn't change my mind. I still wanted to do this tribute for that person. I'm sure y'all should know who I'm talking about by now. But the secret art book has been all about a tribute to the Oz. Right? And we'll give you a little teaser trailer for you right here, right now, right at the top of the show. And if you missed it, oh, know what to tell you. Go back and watch the beginning of the show. Ooh, yeah.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Very now, say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
There you go, people.
I love it.
It is the tribute, the goodbye to romance, the tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. And when I started, saying secret project, I know a whole lot of people went, man, I don't want to do it. I don't know what it is yet. But most everybody who actually DM'd me and said, yo, Pops, what's up? Almost every one of them got involved in some way or another. I even had a couple of writers that wanted to be involved. So I let one of them do the forward. You guys know Nem, David Howard, Nem from our gaming stream and Nem in the AM. He did the forward. Our boy Chris from Laughing Rogue donated the art piece that accompanies the forward. I took the liberty of writing the dedication myself, and it's accompanied by my grandson's art piece that is part of this as well. But basically, it was like I knew that people would want to do this, and I wasn't mistaken. A lot of people jump in. We already have, 25 or so of the pieces, and a few people are still working on them, but that's fine. I told everybody there's a little grace period. I'd been delusional if I thought I could get 40 artists to all be on deadline. I know how they work. They work, But we have a few. I got a couple that I want to show you from people that are, like do shows, part of the network. And I just want to show you a couple of them, not too many, because it's not about y'all seeing the whole thing. It's like you get the idea, you see a few pieces. You might want to see some more of this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, as far as our friends that actually did pieces for this. I'm hoping that when they are sharing and showing people what they did, that they watermark this stuff, because I don't want people to just be able to lift this art. Okay, this ain't for the AI. This ain't for none of that shit.
Yeah.
This is for us and for Ozzy's fans. Okay, so when you go to show your art, people, watermark it, please. If you don't know how to watermark it, hit Edwin Badillo up. He will help you out, just so that you have something that you can show. Look, this is what I did for Pop's project, for the Madness Art Project. This is what I did, but don't just lay it out there, post it where people can just snag and steal. Y'all got to start protecting yourself from AI. You really do. And that's one of the best ways to do it. If you make a really good watermark, it's really hard for them to do anything with it. So protect your stuff, people. Let's see. What is really going on? I seen Abba was in the chat.
Yep.
And then he had to leave. But Joe also has a piece in this project. I just wasn't one of the ones I was going to show off yet. See, the problem is that some of them are TIFF files, which I can't load into StreamYard. I can't open the whole file, or you'll see all of them. So I picked a few that we can show you, and I'm sure you're going to like them, okay? Where's it? Let me see. If I can get a couple people to pop in here. Q, are you watching? Q.
And the first tune you seen was by 30-something Media. What a fantastic guy.
Yes. I was going to get to that. He was another of the people that just recently, like, hey, I want to get involved. Can I do something? And Ghosty over here was like making this happen, and it happened, and I was blown away. I was like, oh shit, we got an animated trailer of Ozzy and Sharon. That's cool.
Fantastic.
So cool. I've already played it like 50 times.
Yeah.
Now, this is 30-something. He's over there in the pill chat right now, dude. Yeah, you killed it, bro.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to get Q up in here. Get in here. This is what I saw. What I told him. Get in here, and then I'll show off his piece, and maybe I can get Levi in here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How's Addie doing with the baby?
Well, I haven't really talked to her. She's been in my inbox a lot with stuff, but I haven't really had a chance to talk with her because she's dropping stuff on me at 4 a.m, right when I'm going to sleep and whatnot.
I hadn't seen her much on streams since the baby came.
Yeah.
Sure, she's busy.
Come back yet.
Yeah.
So let's see. We give her a chance, right? How about if we send it to her right now? How about we say, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There it is, people. It is the Ozzy art reveal. Let me see if I can pull out one other piece first. I might be able to get this other. Stubborn. Very stubborn programs to deal with. To get my art.
Just give me my art.
Yeah, I just want the art. Just give me the art. Oh, that will show. Okay. So this is the piece that I used to let people know what it was we were doing. Okay, when somebody was like, when they messaged me, what's the secret project, Pops? I would show them this.
Yeah.
This is Edwin Dio's piece, and he just buttered it up with the title and whatnot. You know, the words obviously are the ones we want, but he did his own, font logo and everything up there. This looked really good, and I used this to show everybody we're doing this, and then everybody got it. I didn't have to go into super long explanations. They were like, oh hell, I'm in. Pretty simple. Goodbye to romance. Yeah, man. A artistic tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, an unauthorized expression of love and respect. And that is the title of the book.
It's great.
It's good stuff, guys.
Mm-hmm. I think it's great.
And some of the art that I've gotten has been amazing. A lot of people think the same way when they think of Ozzy, which I realized because of some of the similarities between some of the pieces. It's like a lot of people see Oz the same, right?
Yeah.
And that kind of blew me away. And then there's other people that are completely outside of the box and didn't want theirs to resemble anybody else's at all. And you could tell, right? So some of these are really amazing. And I was highly impressed. Now, if I can get somebody to join us, just anybody, just anybody to come in here. Come on, Q, where you at? Come on, man. Can't show it off if you're not here. Yeah, I can. All right, so look, we showed you Edwin's. This is Addie Marie. You guys know Addie from hanging out with Dustin and hanging out on the draw streams and stuff. This is the one that she dropped on. Check that out, guys.
Fantastic. Check him out.
Yeah, some of these pieces are freaking amazing, guys. So, and everybody's seen Q. Everybody's seen Q doing this for a long time. Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
We're doing the reveal right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That right there, that's a beautiful piece. Addie's always on top of it. You guys know that. She's quite amazing, actually. Young mother. Gotta love it.
She's definitely one of the fastest I've seen. She can put it out there.
She is quick. She's
Yep. Good, too.
And then you guys know Q. He's here all the time, every draw stream, right? He is a mainstay, a regular. This is what Q did, guys. Check this out.
Yeah.
Just gotta love, man. It's like everybody's doing their own goodbye, their own tribute to them.
Man, you gotta love it.
Really dig some of these. Some of these are amazing. Then, y'all know Levi. He's my dude. The one Levi did, way outside the box, guys. This one kind of punches you from the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a little look at this one. Look at that.
Bam.
These are people's heartfelt tributes, heartfelt goodbyes to Ozzy, man. Addie just killed it. Q saying goodbye, throwing the horn, But this one, yeah. This is the kind of stuff that I was asking for, man. This is beautiful. Levi, you get me, bro. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
You
man.
get me. That's fucking beautiful right there. And I got a bunch more, guys, but I can't show you everything. I can't show you. If I show you everything, then you won't need to buy it, right? There is some amazing art up in this book. Goodbye to Romance, artistic tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. There it is, people. If you like that, if you like this, then get this one. It's like the ghost of Ozzy hugging Sharon. That's badass right there.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. No doubt.
Not even the ghost. It's like Ozzy is an angel hugging Sharon right there. You know, good stuff, guys. Q is on the way. Q's on the way. He's gonna come in here, and we already showed it. Hey, I've been waiting a long time to start showing this stuff, man. Everybody wants to make me wait. Everybody wants to make me wait now. Hi, Lou. What's up? Lou also has a piece coming for this. Oh, there's gonna be so much good stuff, guys. But Lou, check it out. This is Addie's. And this is Levi's. I just love these, man. And I'll show the Q's when he gets in here. I will, I promise. There's going to be some, look, there already is some really good stuff. Some of it I can't show you just because I can't load that file into the StreamYard thing. But there's some really, really good stuff. I saw Stephen B's work in progress. It's almost finished. Look, if they authorize it, I will make part of the proceeds go to their charity, but they can come sue me for doing this. How about we see how this plays out? Huh? Am I giving it all to charity? No. There's a lot of work involved in this. And yes, if I can work some kind of an authorization deal, then by all means, part of the proceeds will go to the charity of Sharon's choice. You know, they might just come try to sue me. They might not. You know, we'll just see what happens, okay? And yes, Kurt has one too. Oh man, look, there's so much good stuff, guys. And like I said, I'm going to piece it out just a little at a time. I'm not showing you guys everything today. Kurt, do me a favor, put a watermark on yours and you can post it. Just put a watermark on it so the AI don't steal it and so that, you know, your prints will have value because you still have rights to sell all the prints and stuff like that of that piece. If you don't watermark it, AI is just going to steal it and people are just going to copy it, you know. So protect your work, everybody. Seriously.
Yep. Take that work.
You guys all have the rights to sell the prints of your art and the original art if you have it, you know. I mean, that's yours. We're just putting out the book, which is cool because I have my grandson's art that we can probably maybe let him make some money off of, which would be cool.
Heck yeah.
When they realize there's money in drawing, they might spend more time drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff going on. This is what has been the big secret. This has been what I've been waiting to talk about, waiting to show off. And there's a whole bunch. Come on, Q. I swear that boy's slow as molasses. I know, Lou. That's the whole point. That's one of the reasons I also do so many of the draw streams, because anybody that accuses any of my people, any of my friends that are part of our network doing AI, all they got to do is come out here and see them doing it live, and they know, right? You bet, man. And what's up, Nem? Nem, this guy right here, he wrote the foreword. He wrote the foreword for this book, and it's wonderful. It really is. It's like there was no editing needed at all. It was all perfect. And yeah, look, that's the whole problem. That's why I like people to come out here and do their stuff live. A bunch of people was accusing one of my other friends of AI art, of their art being AI. We directed everybody to go watch the 60 times he's been on our network actually doing the art, and letting the people know that the accusers are full of shit. You know, that's the whole purpose of getting you guys out here and making sure people can see that you can do it, that people will want to hire you as opposed to somebody who AIs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do it all, man. Record it all. Protect yourselves and watermark all your stuff too. If you're just making a post, you know, I mean, don't feed the AI. Don't feed the scrapers. The scrapers, the AIs, the art scrapers on the internet. Don't feed them. Other than that, look, I don't think I'm AI. I just think I'm, look, rebelling against the indoctrination. Always been rebelling against the indoctrination. If they said it was bad, I made sure it was bad. You know, I didn't trust it. Sure it is. I'll find out for myself. You know.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, you know, but everything is personal experience, right? Life experience. Actually experiencing something and then telling somebody about it is different than being taught it in a schoolroom, right?
Right.
Yeah, I know all the words, but have I experienced it? Do I really know what it is?
Right. Actually put hands on it and
Yeah,
felt it and touched it, manipulated it or whatever.
Oh, dude, see, those things are even worse. That was how Les got accused. Somebody put his art in one of those AI things, and they said, "Oh, this is AI," and it's like, then we went and showed the video of him actually drawing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean it's AI? You quit. Those things are the absolute worst. If hers was AI, you would have got it already. No, and I know I told everybody that yesterday was the deadline, and I'm a realist. I, of course, had a grace period for the people that, got swamped, something happened, life happens. So, I told everybody that was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get there. You got a few more days, don't stress on it. And we haven't chosen a cover yet, although Edwin mocked his up as a cover. We have not got all the art, so we can't choose a cover yet. So, if you haven't turned it in, man, just think in terms of epic, because you could be on the cover. You could. And I'm going to tell anybody else watching, you want to do a tribute piece to Ozzy, want us included in the book, get it to me by Friday. Right. I didn't even know I was going to offer that until right then. So,
yeah.
Anybody else watching, you want to get in on this? There you go.
Yep. Got a whole week.
Oh, don't you be doing that. None of you guys get to check out before me. Right? None of you youngsters get to check out before me. You all got to wait till I go, then you can go. I don't want to be mourning anymore, friends. I really don't. So the older I get, the more people I'm putting down. It's like, no. But yeah, man. Thanks everybody watching over on Pilled. And I haven't even checked the old Rumble chat. I've totally been distracted. Way too much going on all the time. What do we got on? We got anybody watching over there? It does not appear so. That's what happens when you're not paying attention to your chat. But, of course, you go back over there after the show and look, and there will be 50 views. And it's like, where were those people? Oh, nice. See, look, Edwin popping in over there. Edwin popping in the chat. I have at least 4 pieces. The big reveal, you did miss the big reveal. Let me see what I can do for you. Here, let me see if I can help you.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Very nice. Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
And that's his art. Edwin?
Yes.
And he has more. And see, I never told anybody they could only do one piece. We have like inside back cover. We have inside front cover. And he's it's like we're the table of contents. That was all done. Yeah. We have a piece, that'll have an open space for a table of contents and all that stuff, right? So, yeah, no, it's all action. Oh, what do we got going on here? What is this?
Uh-oh.
It's cute. It's cute.
What's up, yo?
What's up? So yeah, people, it is the big reveal. Doc also has a piece in this. Doc, do me a favor and watermark it before you start showing it off. Same with everybody. Everybody watching, before you show your pieces off, watermark them, please. I don't want the AI stealing them, and I want your prints to be valuable because you have the rights to these prints and the original art or whatever. I want it to have value. I don't want it to be just buried all over the internet. So watermark your stuff, protect your stuff, and if you do watermark it and start posting it, send me a copy of it watermarked so I can post it all over the place too.
Yeah.
Just my artwork is not watermarked because of its what's the thing called? Yeah, it's analog or traditional.
Yeah.
So,
all you do is take a picture of it. We send it to Edwin. He puts a watermark over it, and then we start posting. No problem. Just send me a picture of it. Hands up. And Edwin over there drawing aces. Edwin Acevedo, he's hoping to get some submissions for the Drawing Aces art contest going on until the end of September. So when y'all guys are done with this, go talk to Edwin about doing something on his. Hail other Edwin! Edwin and other Edwin. What's up? And see, the funny thing about this is you guys can work together because one is a writer and the other one is an artist. Watch the collaborations begin. Yes. Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, that's how we do this. Everybody look out for each other, man. And oh, look at that. So that's just like a layer. That's cool. He sent me a layer. I don't know how to use it, but I can send it to people and they can use it. You guys know I don't know nothing about that kind of shit. I do this part. Yeah, it's, I got people all in my inbox.
How many you got in an email?
Say what?
So far? How many did you got so far?
About 25 of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Out of 60 or so, was it?
40, 42, 41, something like that.
Neat.
This would be a cool book.
Right over half.
30, 40 pages, yeah. Art.
It's going to be a hardcover or soft cover?
That I don't know. Can you still hear us, Pops?
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I got people in my inbox. I'm trying to answer them, and I don't like leaving people hanging, but at the same time, trying to do a show here.
It would be, I guess it would be cool to do like a, Find My Comic or something.
I don't know. I do not know if we're going to crowdfund, if we're going to do a pre-order thing of our own through Critical Blast. We haven't got quite. Let's get everything together, and then we'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like
the different tier could be like the hardback versus the floppy or something.
See, but that's already going to be available through Critical Blast anyway.
Oh, okay.
It'll be in all different, different sizes. It'll be whatever, the way RJ does all that, right?
Yeah. What you drawing here, Q? What you on? Nice.
Iron Man. The small comics, small little origin here. Supporting characters, the mentor and the main bad guy. That's Iron Man right here.
Nice.
So basically, it's the what's the word I was looking for? It's what's the word to look for? Oh yeah, it's the a mixture of origin and a character development of the story behind this cover, which I show you right here. This is what I drew. Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Drew this one 3 years ago, and I thought, what's the story behind it? So I made a little short origin, what the story would look like, and how it came to be. And this is the first step for all other pages, such as this one. This was the Hulk. And once you turn, there's a little bit of a short story about what the story would look like, the main characters and the main characters, supporting characters, and so on. But with the looks of them completely different. Not try to separate from the mainstream comics, the movie adaptation, and all that. So basically, make your own style. That's where I put it.
I love it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You do the whole thing too. I mean, you ink it, you draw it, you ink it, you letter it, you do it all. Yeah, and it's like a custom drawn book. It's fancy.
It is fancy.
Yeah.
But it's been in processor since 2000, and I think it's 2021, if I'm not mistaken. 2021, 22, around into that middle. I thought need something fun, need something to add up to it. There's so many ideas pop in my head. I said, you know what? Let's just add this to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
So tell us a little something about this one. Cute.
Okay, this is the cover. The artwork is called Ozzy Osbourne on the Throne, and I thought, look for any. It came from inspiration from the artwork of the what's the name of that character? Yeah, Doctor Doom sitting on the throne. And I looked at it and said, hey, what if we could add that guy, but the same style as of Sid, the way they said, instead of holding a cup, I simply switch the cup and holding hand gesture, it's a rock on gesture. And then I thought, what would be this chair would look like? And I thought, okay, the bat, everybody knows about the bat. And then something stylish, something that so I thought, okay, let's do a little bit of nature version of it. So I looked through and I thought, hey, the chair from where Ozzy sat it's based on the fossil skull of a Styracosaurus, a dinosaur. I thought, when I looked at the frills, I thought, hey, that would be nice. When I look at it, and there's two versions of it, and then so I picked the ones that everybody knows or recognize it. So I picked one, and then I thought a little bit of little research about the bat. I thought, okay, everybody knows about the bat, but I didn't know what type of bat species. As I Googled saying, for example, Googled the what type of bat that Ozzy eats, but the Google's so crazy, so they picked one specific bat species that eat another bat. I went, what the hell? I never know that one. I never knew that one. A bat that eat another bat. So I did a little reading. I thought, hey, that's not so bad at all. So I look at the head of the bat. What does it look like? I said, oh, that is an ugly looking bat. So I picked those two bats as a part of the seat, the whole from the armrest. And below that, it's what's that below this chair? That chair is actually the top view upside down of a Triceratops hip from the top view. And I thought, ooh, that looks nice and well detailed. So I picked that one. A banner from the medieval era, and there's a little bit of a smoke vape surround the seats. And the outfit for Ozzy would be. I looked at it at first. I thought, let me add some color in it. But then I Googled it, and what's his favorite color? His favorite color, as always, is black. I thought, you know what? Leave it black and white. He likes black and white, so we'll put it in black and white.
Yeah.
And so did a little inking, and that's it. And the banner would be something similar to a mixture of inspired from the medieval, not really specific medieval, simply generic medieval banner.
Mm-hmm. It's all beautiful.
Yeah. The more you look at it, the cooler it gets. Like you notice all the little details, and
that's what we love about Q. He gives us good stuff. Good stuff.
Got that right, Lou. Simply generic medieval banner.
You got like 5 minutes, Edwin, before our next guest comes in here and we start talking about something entirely different. So what you got?
The more you look at it, the cooler it gets.
Yes, I'll be leaving then.
That's what we love about you. You give us good stuff.
Generic medieval banner.
He's got something open because none of us have got like 5 minutes before. I think RJX was watching us and trying to come in at the same time. But
oops.
Yeah, that's one of Edwin's 4 pieces, and we will show you more of them. Count on it.
Oh yeah.
But I do believe our next guest gonna be in here probably any minute.
Lou commented specifically what type of bat? The spectral bat. Yep, that's the name of the bat species.
Yeah, it's an ugly one too.
Yeah, funny enough, it's the biggest bat on the Western Hemisphere. Its wingspan up to 3 feet. I looked at it and go, God damn, that's a big ass bat.
That is huge. And when I think of a bat, I think of a little fruit bat. You know, that thing's massive.
Everybody thought this is a cute little bat, but no, that bat is a bat on steroids.
Wow.
Jeez. Scary, but hey, it's nature.
All right, so Edwin, pop this in on you real quick. Creepy. I don't know what creepy is. What are you doing to us, Edwin? What is it? What? What are you trying to show us, Edwin? Because that's kind of creepy. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'll let him figure it out, and then we'll be back. But one more quick look at the pieces we have, because our next guest is backstage right now. Levi's tribute. Oh, that's beautiful. That dude gets me, man. I'm just saying. Addie Marie's tribute to us right there. And Q. Yo, good stuff.
Yeah, man.
And oh no, that's more Mothquatch. It's Mothquatch. But that's good stuff too. I'm just saying. All right, people, we're going to bring in our next guest, and we're going to talk about an upcoming project. Some of you may have seen us talking about this. Let me see if I even... Yeah, there it is. It's that one right there. I'm going to play a little something. And then bring in Mr. Chris Denmead.
Do you like vampires? Then please check out Colleen of Vlada Tale of the Damned, a brand new Kickstarter coming August 15th with art by Tim Vigil, Matt Slay, and variant covers by Chandra Akerblom, Heather Rose, and many more. You can find a link over on the Vlada a Dracula Tale page or one of the variant cover artists. Please consider following the Kickstarter today, which is a sequel to Vlada a Dracula Tale. If you missed Vlada a Dracula Tale, books from Vlada can be picked up on the Kickstarter to help the campaign reach its goal. Again, the Kickstarter launches August 15th. It can be found on Kickstarter at Colleen the Vampire or on the Vlada o Dracula page social media, on Twitter, Facebook, or the Radio Horror page or Instagram. Again, please consider helping us get to our goal of $7,000. Thank you.
There you go. Check that out. Mr. Denmead, what's happening? Let me get this thing off your face and we'll talk to you. How you doing?
Hey, also, I think Matt Slay might be waiting to come in as well. I sent him the link, so he's waiting in the back end.
He's not backstage yet, but when he gets here, I'll bring him in.
Sounds good.
How you doing? I'm Pops from Madness Network. We've talked a little bit. We promoted Tim's last book, and I'm going to have to go let everybody know right now that I'm going to have to put this. If you plan on showing any of Tim's real art, I'm going to have to put this on adults only over there on YouTube.
No. we're not going to do that because he doesn't have it finished yet. So it's just going to be what you've already seen on the Facebook page.
Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. So let me pull that up real quick. I got the link, I think, in the description. I try to do stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. The link is in the description for this sign-up page, everybody. And, of course, Chris has been. Oh, there's Matt. Hello,
Hey.
Matt. Good.
Sorry, I'm just now figuring out how to load this on this device or whatever.
Oh, you're good. You're here, and we can hear you. So that's
Sounds
all
good.
that matters.
Before we get to Colleen, Matt should plug his Kickstarter because I didn't realize it was ending in like a day with Joshua Blaylock, former head of Devil Do Press, and the Mercy Sparks comic book that he has working on right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if everybody's cool with it. Yeah, the new Mercy Sparks story arc, Daddy Issues, is coming out, and I've got a cover coming out for that. So if you're not already reading Mercy Sparks, boy, should you be. It's a lot of fun.
Do you have a link for that?
I don't. I'm just getting in the house and sitting down and out of traffic. And now all of my links and things like that are posted on my Facebook page. And I'm in a couple of other Facebook groups like War of the Independents, a lot of indie comic groups that I'm sharing the link out there with. So it's in the ethos. And of course, my Facebook page is the easiest place to find that stuff.
I got the link for it right here.
Oh, you put it in the private chat for me so I can put it everywhere because that's kind of my job. That's what I do.
Oh, I have the other one. Hold on a second. I have the new one. Okay, because this is issues one because there was another Daddy's Issues book. Yeah, I have the link now. So there we go. Okay, there you go.
All right, let me put that in the open chat so it goes everywhere. It'll go YouTube and every place, right?
Yeah, I've been following Mercy Sparks since its original Devil Do's days, where Hack Slash actually originated as well. This is Tim Seeley's Hack Slash, and they had a crossover one time. Tim Seeley worked on G.I. Joe over at Devil's Due Press.
Yeah.
I had to go turn my phone off. Somebody had to. Why does everybody always message me and call me when I'm trying to do my job, man? I want to pull this up real quick because I want to take a
Don't
look.
beat yourself up. I'm easily the least prepared hype man you've ever met. So.
Oh, that's okay. That's why I do. That's my job. You see what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be the hype guy. Okay, so now I got two different campaigns pulled up. Let's look at Mercy Sparks here real quick and give people an idea what this one's all about. And then we'll move on to the one that's coming up. Because this one's almost over. So let's give this one some love real quick.
Yeah, I was on a podcast with Rich Davis, who's behind Cult of Dracula, and a bunch of people, and a couple of the people in there said that they run Kickstarters sometimes on Black Friday for like 2 days for the entire Black Friday weekend, and I'm just like, that's crazy. They must have a really good following to just run a quick Kickstarter like that on
and
Black
a hell
Friday
of a lot
weekend.
of coffee.
Yeah, doing something that short, you definitely have to have a great following.
They usually say they're doing it for like trade paperbacks, because I notice a lot of people, they'll do a Kickstarter for the trade paperback. I mean, there's nobody you got to pay anything to. Like, it's just usually like, we just want to raise money to pay for printing.
Yeah. So what's this one all about, man?
I have not. I only did a cover, so for this story arc, I have not seen a script yet, and I am excited. I mean, once it comes out, I know I'll be getting it because I read Mercy anyway. But that was one of those things where it was, love to have a cover. How fast can you turn it over? And I said, as fast as you need it. Just give me a date, and I'll get it done. So I am looking forward to it, but I have a feeling I'm in the driver's seat with one of the covers, but I am very much a passenger for the book itself. There goes me.
There you go. That's
so
good.
I get to experience this one as a fan. When it comes out, that's when I'll know exactly what I've done.
Yeah, they already got like $14,000 on a $6,000 goal, 66666 goal.
That's funny because Lori Calcaterra's campaign ended at 6666 the other day.
I
Oh,
saw that.
The Pale Rider. It ended at 6666. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with this one. There was a lot of freedom to it, so I just kind of ran with it. And yeah, I'm a very balanced composition guy. So having the freedom to do basically quote unquote whatever, just do it your way. And like the editorial was, the hairstyle changes with the story arc, so the hairstyle needs to be right and the tattoos need to be right. And I was excited to have those creative directions. I like that sort of thing. I've never had a problem following the rules. It's as a creator, it's here's your sandbox, do whatever you want, stay inside the sandbox, and that has done well for me over the years.
See, and I'm the guy, when I ask somebody to do a piece of art, I go, I'll go, I want this and this, and everything else you put in there is on you.
And that's a beautiful thing. Trust me, we appreciate that, the freedom to do our thing, but at the same time, without that necessary direction, it's chaos. And a little bit of chaos can be fun in the story, but when you're trying to market something a specific way, too much chaos, the audience, like, you start to lose who your audience is because you're not really sure who your audience is. Target market.
Do you remember when Action 1000 came out and they had a sketch cover? But they didn't have a single variant that was an homage to Action number 1.
Yeah.
Right? Not a single variant. They had like 36 or 38 variants of that comic, and not a single homage to Action 1. So I got a sketch cover, and I sent it to an artist friend of mine. I said, I want retro Superman holding up something modern. I don't want him holding up an old sedan. Do whatever you want. And dude went and looked into my history, found out I was a Vikings fan, and he's got Superman holding up the Vikings bus.
There you go.
And I was like, this is perfect, right? It's just, this is kind of what I want, do something with it. And he gave me my homage to Action number 1.
That's great.
I loved it.
So, I mean, what was in proportion, though? Was Superman the right size and then the bus was just taking up way too much space? Or did he squeeze the bus and Superman was like that big?
No, the bus kind of went off the page. You can only see like the front half of it. You know what I mean? He did it in scale. It was good. It was really good. His name is Adam. And I'm forgetting his last name. And I probably should get shot in the head for that. But oh well, I talked to so many artists, man. So this one is almost over, guys. And the link is over there in the chat. If you want to go check it out, do so. If you want to back it even better, but please share the link out. Share the link to this stream out, because getting eyes on what these guys do is really what we're trying to do here. That's
absolutely. And I mean, back the book, grab my cover if you can, and definitely bring it to me if I'm at a show, because from what I understand, I think I'm the only one that doesn't charge for signatures anymore. Just
you're not the only one, but it is a rare breed.
Yeah. It doesn't cost me anything to write my name. It's okay.
It's kind of crazy that some people who have no body of work at all,
it's become the trend post-COVID, and I get the thinking behind it. It's, if you're getting me to sign this, fine, but if you're getting me to sign it just so you can slab it and flip it, then I'm going to cut in on that profit. I understand that too.
Oh yeah, I get.
But it costs me nothing to write my name.
I do. For me, it's always to Pops, and then hopefully when my son's older, everybody calls him Pops, and he can have all the stuff too.
I met James Tinian over the weekend at Fan Expo Boston, and I got him to sign all 4 issues of the Universal Monsters Dracula, and they were free.
Nice. I do think there is a concession. There is a concession being made by a lot of creators who kind of recognize, okay, this is for a fan who loves this thing. I have seen more and more people do, okay, the first 2 are free, the first 3 are free. But it's when the vendor comes up with a suitcase and has 40 copies of the same thing. That's when you know.
And,
that happened with Nick Spencer one time. He had just started writing Amazing Spider-Man. So this was about 5 years ago. He was the writer on Amazing Spider-Man. He was the guy we all hoped was going to bring the marriage back, but I digress. And I came over to him with the Ashcan issues 1 and 2. And he signed him, but before the convention even opened, he signed him no problem. We talked about Spider-Man. We talked about Captain America because he was doing that Secret War Empire thing. And then I looked behind me and it said, "Do you see that guy over there? He's got a briefcase full of Spider-Man #1s." He goes, "Yeah, I'm going to sign the first one, and he's going to get charged $20 for each one of those.
Yeah.
You have all yours for free. I appreciate you being a fan." But
Yeah, see, that's perfect. It's a thing that you love, and that is appreciated.
Yeah,
It's also funny. It's like we met. We went to see Mike Zeck and get our Secret War stuff signed. Okay, but I took a few extras just in case, because there's a few things that Mike's done that are awesome, right? So we get up there and there was nobody at his table. Nobody. So I gave him $5 for each one he signed for me because I got the whole set signed. The whole Secret War set, right? I got him to sign all of them. And then I got Chuck Norris Karate Commandos #1 signed by him. And I dug kind of deep, pulled some stuff out. But I got lucky because there was nobody there. I wasn't impeding a line of people, right? We got to talk to him for like 15 minutes. It was crazy, man. And then last year I got Shooter on my Secret Wars 8 too. So 2 of the big 3 right there, almost.
I was at my first Barnes and Noble signing this past summer for any time I've ever been an author or guest at Barnes and Noble before, and I had like 4 or 5 people who didn't know who I was ask me how much the signature was, and I was like, nothing, just buy the book. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to buy the book.
The book, yes, the books.
Absolutely, buy the books. Our names are already on them. It's built in. It's easy.
Buy this book, everybody. This one on Friday at 5:30 p.m. Where's the thing? There we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. Is it that way? Yeah, there we go. I'm on a flip mirror, so yeah, right there. Buy that book at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That launches.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to wrapping this one up. How many pages have I already got done that I've turned into you? Is it like 4 or 5 out of the 8, something like that?
I only have 1.
Oh, I've got a whole stack of artwork for you. Yeah.
I said wait until the whole thing's finished, till we're funded to finish it all. But I have that one that I've been showing off. It's going to be on the campaign. It's got Colleen jumping into Van Helsing's arms or whatever with the sword. I wish I had the photo with me.
Oh, it's the one with the busted jaw, right? Where Colleen's jaw is busted up.
Yeah.
She's Van Helsing's knee is coming up and it's like cracking her jaw out. I've just been having fun drawing Colleen. She's just a blast. So I've just been drawing. I've just been going for it.
Yeah, so we have that one on display on the Kickstarter when it launches, and then we have like one image of Tim's artwork as well. So it's Tim's is a whole sequential page of just stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have all the covers. So I don't want to like give away the farm on every single page. You know, some Kickstarters I noticed will have like multiple pages up and whatever, and we have so many artists on this. We just added, because I've known him for a while and he just wants to do it for free to be part of the campaign, a local guy named Jay Kennedy, who's done artwork for Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and he just did a cover for Jay and Silent Bob Meet Archie. He's going to be doing a cover, and I told him, as long as you have it done by Friday morning, that's the deadline. You have to have it done by Friday morning to add it to the Kickstarter before we launch. He said, I will get it done. I'm like, you better.
So I don't know if Archie should be hanging out with those two, man. That doesn't seem kosher.
Oh man, that's gonna be great.
that Archie Jay and Silent Bob issue was a ton of fun. That was a blast. So, but with this, we have Matt Slay returning, Tim Vigil returning, Ken Hunt returns, Wendy Shaner returns. They were all part of the original Vlada a Dracula Tale Kickstarter 5 years ago. And Ken and Tim Vigil have been on artwork for a couple of the other Vlada projects that have come out, which are available on the Kickstarter. And that's the other thing, is like 5 years ago when Ken and I did this, all we had was the book and like a bunch of covers. We didn't have a lot of product to sell. But we had like maybe like a crappy comic book I did in 2016, which was the prequel to this whole thing. But this time we're going to have the Vlada Dracula Tale by all the returning artists. We're going to have Vlada Tales of the Dam, which is an anthology book that Tim Vigil and I worked on with Chandra Akerblom, who's an artist on this, and Don Peresi. If anyone knows who Don Peresi is, he's known for a lot of like high-end, sexy vampire fantasy art. You've seen it on covers, you've seen it in Playboy, you've seen it on trading cards. Really good stuff. And then also Vlada Chronicles of the Damned, which is a comic book Tim Vigil, Ken Hunt and I did right after Vlada Dracula Tale. There'll be an audiobook that's for sale. Also all the variant covers, you know what I mean? Some prints, a couple other things that aren't Vlada related that I did, plus a ton of original artwork as well from Tim, Ken, and Matt.
That's awesome.
And Heather Rose will also, Heather Rose, who's also been like plugging the hell out of this thing. She's a local artist. Her stuff is fantastic. If you can find her artwork on the Facebook page, it's got Colleen with like blood coming out of her mouth. She's gonna do a canvas, an on canvas painting of her cover that's supposed to be sold on the Kickstarter.
Beautiful. We love original art. That's what this is all about, man.
It is nice that there is a market for physical art again, and there needs to be. So.
This guy right here, 30-something Media, he is the one that did the animation for the Ozzy Art Project that we were talking about before you guys came out. There are a few days left to put in a tribute to Ozzy for this book. If anybody else is interested, let me know. That's what it's all about, man. We're going to have some fun with that. We're going to have some fun with this. So you have a cover bundle of your own, Matt, on the Colleen campaign.
Matt has a cover bundle with his. Yeah, that's Matt's cover bundle, and then Tim also has a cover bundle of everything he's done on Vlada over the last 5 years, because he has 4 Vlada books with me, including Colleen.
Beautiful.
Tim's a busy boy.
So let's go ahead.
He's on covers for 2, and then he's on interiors and covers for 2. So it's like a half and a half.
So if it's okay with you, I'd like to have our boy Ghost Pepper entertain Carrie in the chat by reading this short synopsis of your book. It's kind of become a show tradition.
Okay.
Ghost Pepper, what do you got for us?
A Vlada Dracula Tale sequel, art by Tim Vigil and Matt Slay, and various covers by them and Heather Rose, Lynn Danowich, Shana Ackerbrim, and Ken Hunt, the original Vlada Dracula Tale artist. This will be a 28-page comic book. Tim Vigil will have 2 covers for this book, one normal cover and one in SFW. Project launches August 15th, 5:30 p.m.
Yeah. Okay, Carrie. we had to give Carrie just loves the way he does that, so we let him do it. You know what I'm saying?
Butchering the names. Sorry for that.
And there's like incentives on the Kickstarter. So if by chance we get to a high goal, like there's a $20,000 stretch goal, and that will actually include a brand new story to be drawn and added into the comic book, making it larger, possibly by Nick Camponi, who did the colors for Ken Hunt's cover, and he himself is a pretty fantastic artist. He has a comic book called Purity, which I just read the first issue of, and it's pretty awesome. He definitely draws in that kind of like Disney style, adult style cartoon look to his feel with his stuff. He was at the Joe Kubert School booth at Fan Expo Boston.
I have some of his covers.
Was he a QB?
Yeah, he's a QB. I got his cover from Sam Quinton's book, the 47 Curious Tales. Nick did some covers for him.
I believe so, yeah. But Purity, I think, is his original his original book, and it's getting collected in a trade paperback soon because all 5 issues are now completed. And I mentioned to him, like, if we do $20,000, I want to add more to this comic book. Let's put a story in there for you, because like 18 pages of this thing is going to be the art by Tim and Matt, and then there's going to be like 10 pages of like backup bonus behind the scenes sketch artwork, various covers and things like that. So that's what the 28 pages kind of packs out to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ghost? Good stuff?
Okay.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
See the thumbs up down in the corner.
Matt Slay will have his original cover on for sale, by the way, the one that if you want to pull it back up, Pops.
Oh,
that painted watercolor cover will be on sale. Matt sold the other one when we launched the Kickstarter 5 years ago. The other image. Go back to the other image.
Okay.
That one. The cover bundle.
Okay, there you go. Trying to make it big enough for people to see it, and I'm blowing it over.
I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. Kickstarter has some restrictions sometimes if it's a pre-launch. But anyway, so Matt's original cover on the right-hand side, the black, the really high-colored watercolor one with the black logo. We sold that on the original Kickstarter, and then Matt will be selling this one of Colleen's head on the current Kickstarter. There you go. That looks better.
I just have to work sometimes, that's all. But I figured it out eventually. Yeah, that looks good.
It looks great.
I found that watercolor is a lot more versatile than I thought when I was younger. I was always so afraid to jump into watercolor, but I had a professor who said, "Yeah, comics do that. Do anything you want, but you have to do it this way." And I thought, oh God, what not watercolor? But he was adamant about it, and I fell in love with it. So it was just one of those things where he knew me better than I knew myself, and I've learned to appreciate that.
Yeah, I love that style. Some of my favorite books are actually in that style. Let's see. We got Flip City. What is up? Slay is slaying those covers. That is our friend Kitty Flips from Flip City Magazine jumping in. Yeah, sign up today. Spread the word. Do all that stuff, man. Sign up, share it out, tell people about it. If it ain't your thing, you know somebody who likes it, tell them about it.
Yeah, and I just posted today in several places that if you're not into comic books, that's totally fine. I'm not expecting you to be, but if you at least want to support it, just donate money to it in the tip jar, because the tip jar will help get it to goal as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was one nice thing about the last Kickstarter. There was at least a couple $100 in the tip jar from people who just left tips for the Kickstarter, which was perfect. You know what I mean? It helped with extra expenses that Ken and I weren't really aware of. When we did the last Kickstarter, we literally just threw a number out there. We did not calculate very well for things. One of the things I definitely ate up a lot with the funds was shipping, and shipping to other countries is freaking expensive. Especially when I had to ship
especially when you ship by weight, it's brutal no matter what. It's
and 11 by 17 prints in packaging that was like this big to Australia and France and England and Germany. Oh, that ate up so much money I did not even think about. I probably spent total about $2.5 grand on shipping.
I'm going to have to tell you guys, one of the places that we're broadcasting to right now is Critical Blast YouTube channel. Critical Blast is a publisher. He does fulfillment for people, and it doesn't cost you anything.
I remember you mentioning that. I have to do this myself.
Well, I mean, for that international stuff, it's like he has the program. He has the platform laid out already, so he knows what it's going to cost for every little thing, so he can figure it into your shipping correctly. But I mean, he helps people out with that too. It's not that he has to do the thing for you. If you have questions how to get your stuff over there at the bare minimum, that's the guy you want to go to. Okay, you want to go ask RJ. He'll help you out. That's what he does, man. And I wouldn't send anybody to anybody else, because I know he just knows it. It's logistics is what he does in his day job. So it was really easy for him to carry it over into building a fulfillment company. It's what he does. He's good. And Christy said she will sign up to Faro.
Too far, love you.
Someone asked me, "What's the why do you need it?" Because I had a couple people that mentioned to me that like you're really pushing to get this thing funded next weekend. Aren't you doing this campaign till like the 11th of September? And I said, yeah, But the sooner it's funded, then it just coasts along after that for the next few weeks. There's less anxiety to worry about.
Well, yeah,
and that's like the better thing. I'd rather it hit fast and then coast along, like down the river until its end date. That's just so much easier to worry, less to worry about.
I try to encourage everybody to get on early because it alleviates the stress on you. As soon as it's funded, you guys can have fun. Then you can have fun. It ain't like stress. It ain't worry. Am I going to fund any of that? As soon as you guys get to that point, then you get to have fun promoting your campaign because you know it's going to print. You're happy. You're having a good time. And that's why I always encourage everybody, help these guys out to get funded quick so that they're having a better time promoting, and that affects the buyer. You know what I mean? When you're having a good time, they be, I'm going to go check that out because that dude's having fun.
Yeah, I mean, the other reason is like the first week of September before the Kickstarter ends, I'm on vacation. I don't want to have to worry about this Kickstarter while I'm on my vacation. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to be I'll be volunteering at TerraCon, which is a local horror convention, and meeting Cassandra Peterson. I don't want to think about my Kickstarter while I'm like at a horror convention, and I'll be promoting it, I'll be plugging it, and I'll be passing things out to people. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing that, but I don't want to have to be thinking about it every day when I'm with Elvira and a couple guys that were in the original Predator movie. These are stickers, by the way. You get these with the Kickstarter, by the way, or you can order them now on the Etsy store, but you get these for free if you help us back the campaign and it reaches its funding goals.
I like the jacket,
by the way, just want to plug real quick. This is also a book that I've written about comic book stores in New England. The reason I bring it up is because this is artwork by Heather Rose. She's one of the people contributing to the covers for the Kickstarter. This book is all about comic book stores in New England and the histories of the store's owners.
I want to see the jacket, man. What's up with the jacket? I mean, I like that.
I can put a bunch of stuff on it, but
we see it. I mean, I totally get it. I have a ton of store owners that are part of the madness. But yeah,
this is a collection of 35 different stories of different stores and their owners and why they own comic book stores.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the artwork's by, like I said, the artwork on the cover is by Heather Rose.
Nice. Okay, so this jacket, that's pins, that's patches, that's just whatever.
What? No. What about my jacket?
Your jacket. I like it.
There's a blast from the past.
Yeah, these were trading cards that we gave away with the Kickstarter, the last one.
Nice.
I just happened to have them on me because we were passing these out at the convention, Fan Expo Boston, this past weekend.
No, it's cards. It's cards.
These are trading cards. Yeah. The other thing you're asking about, that's a book. That's just the sticker for a book called the New England Comic Book Store Owners. You can pick that up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, wherever you order your books. Your local comic book store can order it as well.
Now, see, there's a reason. There's a reason. I have to show you. There's a reason I asked about.
By the way, this is Nick's comic book purity. This is Nick, who I was talking about earlier.
Nick Capone.
Yes, he's the colorist for Ken Hunt's cover.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So he's fantastic. His stuff is great.
The only reason I asked you about your jacket is because I got a hat just like that. And I have a denim vest that I wear to the cons that has stuff on it too. It's like, it's armored and it's comic gold. We call it branding, So if you were to describe this book yourself in your own words, what give us the pitch, man. Give us the not about the art, give us the story. Tell us about art.
Give you the story of what the book is? The comic book?
Yeah, Vlada.
It's the sequel to Vlada, a Dracula Tale.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. Not everybody's read that. We got people watching. Give them a taste of who this is and what this is going to be.
This is I mean, I don't want to give away too much. I'd rather people like who've not read Vlada Dracula Tale definitely read that because they learn who this character is. This is like the revenge of Dracula with her apprentice. It's I would say it's self-contained, but you need to read Vlada Dracula Tale to get the full scope of her. She just kind of looks for the revenge for Vlada, who's killed off in Vlada Dracula Tale, because that is a gender swap telling of Dracula. It's the same story before. Dracula dies at the end, but we had a new character created that spins off into her own book, which is this one here.
Okay. So it's a spin-off character, the Dracula Tale, guys. If you're into vampires, if you're into this stuff, you're probably gonna like it because Tim and Mark don't mess around. This Ken Hunt piece, is this a cover? This Ken Hunt piece?
Yeah, that's Ken's line work.
That's beautiful.
And that's great. In the last several years, Ken has really kind of pushed his Bernie Wrightson influence a lot, and it's working out well for him.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So
Ken Hunt was in the Bernie Wrightson tribute book that was put out by Printed in Blood.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Ken does great work.
He's on my Bernie Wrightson documentary being edited right now by somebody. It's a documentary all about Bernie Wrightson. I don't want to get into all the details about it because we're still working on it. But Ken Hunt is one of the people that comes on to talk about it because of the fact that if you read Vlada Dracula Tale, the tribute in the beginning of the book is to Bernie Wrightson and also Jack Ketchum, who was a New York Times bestselling horror writer that I knew for many, many, many years and died of cancer in 2018.
Damn. Hate losing them, guys. Hate losing them. Lose too many people lately. All right. So it launches this weekend, guys. August 15th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll probably be talking about it. We'll probably be talking about it between now and then. Sounds like the dog wants to talk about it.
Tell the dog to pledge.
Yeah, yeah, he'd still have to come to one of us for a wallet. So, if you can get him to come down here and endorse it, you're doing good, though.
There you go.
Can I put in one last plug before I jump off? Because I gotta run. I got somewhere I have to unfortunately get to. Tight schedule and all that this week.
Talk to us.
Yeah, don't forget about Radio of Horror, which is Sunday nights. The show that you came on, Pops, just a couple weeks ago. You came on and talked about Dark City, the 4K, which just recently came out. So
it's a great movie.
Yes, excellent movie. There's a 4K version that just came out with all sorts of cool bonus features. So if you're a collector of physical media, definitely pick that up from Arrow Home Video. That's their plug. They owe me money now. But Radio Horror, but also because it's vampire related, the Vampire Movie Minute podcast. We're covering Blade right now. We just had on Little Puck, who's in a movie called Only Fangs. Nice. Think about that title as much as you will, and you know exactly what it's about. It's Vampire OnlyFans girl movie. But so she comes on for the first 2 episodes to talk about Blade, and we're going to have a bunch of other great guest stars, including somebody who's the writer of Blade right now for Marvel Comics joins us on the podcast as well. So, and then obviously, go get Matt's cover over on Mercy Sparks, and then pick up his cover over on Vlada a Dracula Tale. You can pick up all the covers too. There's a bundle. Oh, sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
I was going to say, absolutely pick up both the covers. Get all the covers. I mean,
yeah, there's a cover bundle. Yeah, there's a cover bundle. We're going to have to change the price on the cover bundle because we're just added Jake Kennedy, but there's a cover bundle that will be available. It's going to have I think 7 different covers now. Tim, Matt, Ken, Heather, Chandra, Len, and that's 7. That's and Jay Kennedy now. So that's 7 covers. I think it's going to be a cover bundle for $65, so you get a sale price on all the cover bundles. So
yeah. One of the things that I noticed really quickly is once you started sending the graphics out for the bundles and seeing everything, there's a little bit here for everybody. So whatever your personal aesthetic is, there is a cover for you. There is a really healthy mix of different approaches to this project, and I've really enjoyed seeing the different hands stirring the recipe in different directions. that's a lot of fun for me just creatively. So I'm really excited to see like all of them in one place. Is going to be fun. Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome
and Wendy
stuff.
too. Sorry, Wendy Shaner. So there's actually 8 covers technically. So it's gonna be like probably like $70 for 8 covers or something like that. We'll have the final thing up on the Kickstarter. But yeah, there's like 8 different covers. Why are there 8 covers? Because that's the game you have to play in the comic book industry today. There's no getting around that. The only time there's only one cover for a comic book, it's when it's the final issue of that series.
And I did
you
want
can
to
scroll
say
through like
hi.
a bunch of different stories and see that like, oh, there was like 12 covers for issue number 1, but issue 5 only had 1 cover.
I did want to say hi to Wendy if she happens to tune in and see this.
Hi, Wendy.
way back in the early naughty strippers days, I have my challenge coin, and I have a cover from one of them, which is our friend Haley Anderson. And I named the cover The Booty. And that's self-explanatory. She's cosplaying the cover. She's she's one of them demons or whatever. It was awesome. Great cover. And yeah, Wendy's stuff is good, guys. If you don't know about her, you need to go check her out too.
Yeah, she's got good stuff too, and I'll be showing off Sub and Jake Kennedy's stuff coming up soon. He was supposed to send me an email with previews of things that he's worked on before, but I'll have that up soon. So there'll be a huge cover bundle in time for the Kickstarter. Don't worry about it. And then again, Matt Slay has a cover bundle or has a book bundle, and Tim Vigil has a book bundle. So, and there's tons of add-ons too. There's so many there's more add-ons than there are reward tiers. So, because there's so many different other products that have come out over the last 5 years.
Nice.
But I gotta go, guys.
Chris, before you go, I'm gonna put a bee in your bonnet. If you want to have a lot of fun with that Dark City 4K, when you load it up, desaturate the picture entirely and move the contrast level to true black, and then watch the whole thing in black and white. It'll kind of blow your mind.
Wow.
So turn it to watch it in black and white, you're saying?
Yep. So turn the color saturation on your TV all the way down, but make sure the contrast is up so that the darkest area is a true black and the highest, the lightest area is a true white. It reads like a perfect universal horror kind of sci-fi. It's wonderful. And you can do the same thing with the original Ninja Turtle movie too, and it's like watching it for the first time. It's wonderful. It's great.
You know, it's funny you mentioned the original Ninja Turtle movie because next week, I think, it's coming back to theaters for 4 days. I think it's like 4 days.
I have not forgotten.
The 16th to the 20th.
Yeah,
I think that's to test the waters because Arrow, who's also put out Dark City, is also putting out Ninja Turtles in 4K. They have teased it. They have teased it with a manhole cover that's glowing green, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's either Ninja Turtles or it's Chud," and I'm like, "It's Ninja Turtles. It's not.
It's absolutely not Chud, but
not Chud."
But yeah, they're doing a Ninja Turtle 4K finally, and also Spawn for comic book fans. Spawn is getting a 4K.
God. Oh my gosh, that's mostly for John Leguizamo's Lonely Tuesday nights, but he was also the best thing about it. So
I've already pre-ordered it. I can't wait.
There you go.
Let me tell you, there's that 4K of Spawn is still readily available, unlike the Nightmare on Elm Street, which completely sold out.
I still have my copy, so I mean, I'm not throwing shade. I still have my copy, but the turtle thing is real. That was my first professional cover work was on Ninja Turtles, so that's always going to have a place in my heart. I'll get that.
Do you remember which the first one was?
I got to do a 101 one-on-one with Kevin Eastman, and we were supposed to do a big conference room with a bunch of reporters, and I'm the only reporter who showed up, and it was me and him for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, but that's a blessing. You did it.
Yeah. Matt, do you remember the number of the first one that you did was what it was?
What for Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Leonardo Micro Series #1. I did one of those covers for that, and then I did it was sort of a black and white wraparound cover for the Ninja Turtles Ghostbuster crossover. The #1 of that as well.
That's a great crossover.
Yeah.
I just wondered.
They just announced Ninja Turtles are going to meet Godzilla.
Sure, why not? If the Power Rangers can do it and the whole Marvel Universe and everybody else, why not?
Oh my God! Everyone's meeting Godzilla. The Marvel Universe, the DC Universe, the Turtle Universe. I'm waiting for He-Man versus Godzilla because you know that's going to come eventually too.
Yeah, give that a minute. It'll happen though. They're going to wait for the movie to be released.
Also, where's
Oh,
Voltron
yeah.
versus Godzilla? That's like the one thing you haven't seen happen yet. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go.
It was great
I
talking
do
to
have
you
to go pick up
again.
my son.
Yeah, man.
So
Good
Great
stuff,
talking
brother.
to you again, man. And we will be promoting this. Make sure you're dropping that link in the madness at least once a day once the campaign launches.
yes, I will be promoting this like every single hour, everywhere. Trust me, there will be nonstop until it hits goal. Until I'm like just, in the hospital, being like,
That's how you do it, though. That's how you do it. We have other shows too. If you're
God bless the algorithm.
yeah, if you're looking for
it's
other
all about the
shows to be
algorithms.
on,
They don't get hit very well.
if you're looking for other shows to be on, we have other shows too. So if you're just bored and you see you see me yelling about not having a guest for something, jump in, bro. That's why I do it. So
All right, will do, man. I got a show coming up with Johnny C. He's a local guy to me and his cadre. So and I'll invite anyone else along as well if Matt can do it or anyone else can do it. So I'll talk to you guys later.
take it easy, bro.
Everyone.
Sometime, Matt, I want to have you on and just talk about some of your, just your history.
Yeah.
Not so much about, I want to talk about your campaigns if you have something active, but I'd love to have you come out and just talk about your history in comics, man.
I can certainly do that. Tonight's a little short notice. I've got some studio time that I need to put in. But my history is the only history I can say I was there for. So
dude, we have a ton of shows. The network has like 35 weekly shows. Some of them are comic related, some of them are shield shows for campaigns. Some of them are gamer shows where we're playing RPGs live. We do all kinds of stuff on the network. So
covering all the bases.
Well, I'm building a network. It's not you see what I'm saying? We're building a Roku network. It's like a view on demand. A bunch of these people that have small shows that aren't being monetized on YouTube or noticed or promoted, we're going to take them to Roku.
Sure.
And go in front of a completely different audience and see if we can get them some love, man.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm grateful for being here and giving me the chance to come out and shout out the book a little bit. Do you have any questions about it from me? I know that one of my goals, I don't know how much you guys talked about before I jumped on, but it was Chris was saying, no, I said, don't do all the artwork yet. Well, it's fun though. And then, the scenes that they've got me working on are pretty action packed and it's a lot of fun for me. So I just kind of front loaded all the artwork. I think there's only 2 pages I haven't wrapped up out of everything, just because sometimes you hear horror stories about people getting money hand over fist for Kickstarters that don't deliver. And I'm just not going to be a part of that. So I wanted to make sure all of my artwork was front loaded before it kicked off. That way the people who are looking to invest in the book or just in me, grateful, humbled. But there are plenty of people who are really only going to chime in if they know that the artwork is produced. They want to know that their book is going to ship. And I want to be a part of a book that's going to ship on time. So that's a point of pride for me. So I'm excited to have all this work out there because it's pretty much done. Now we need the people to chime in and say that you want it. That way we can get it out for you.
I'm glad that you said that you care about whether or not it gets out in a timely manner, because me, your number one selling point is consistency. Same as
needs
ours,
to be,
right?
yeah.
Same as ours. Nobody's going to watch our show if we do it 1 week and then we don't do it for 2 weeks and then we do it and then we do it next week. And, you know what I mean? It's like if there's no consistency, nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, I see you got Mercy Sparks up there. At the convention when Josh and I were kind of talking about ideas for Daddy Issues, and he said that it was already, kind of underway. What do you need to get a cover going? And I said, it's really simple for me. You tell me when you need it and I have it done.
Yeah.
So it just kind of came down to that. So, I'm a big believer, even as a traditional artist, have it done well in advance of the deadline. That way there's no question as to whether or not it's going to ship.
There's that one.
Yep, that's me.
Good looking stuff, man. And I
that
know
one was a
bunch
lot of
people-
fun. I haven't busted something. There's some stuff going on in that painting that I haven't done since I was in school. And I was a QB too, but I also went to other schools and 2 Too much education, not enough real life experience. I got hit pretty hard by the art game after the fact, but I learned, and you have to learn quickly and on your feet. But there was an old exercise. I think every art school does this. Can you draw a convincing wall? Because you're dragging media across a flat surface, i.e. a blank sheet of paper. And the exercise is, can you make a piece of paper look like a convincing wall? So I found myself in a position, because Mercy Sparks, it's not like a tradition, but there always seems to be like a graffiti wall. She has specific tattoos. There is specific iconography for the series. And there's always a variant cover where there's usually some kind of graffiti on the background somewhere. I'm a big fan of big splattery backgrounds. You can see by the painting behind me. So I just thought, you know what, this is where all of my professors are going to be like cursing my name if they didn't already when I was in the class. Because I'm gonna paint a wall, and it better be convincing.
There you go. There you go. Look, fundamentals, people. I know so little about drawing. It's like I do a drawing, and it's not that I'm not good at it. It takes me forever, and then somebody who can draw does it in about 10 minutes, just as good or better.
Oh, I mean, I've told all of my students, I'm a teacher as well, and I tell all of my students, more than likely, if you're taking this class seriously, or if you're taking this craft seriously, you've probably been told your whole life how talented you are and how gifted you are and blah, blah, blah. You're not. It's a skill set. And that's all there is to it. It is a skill set. And if you have it in you, if there is anything out there that is actually, talent, it's the innate drive to want to excel at something creative. But nobody's just naturally good at this. It is a series of skills. That's why we call it the craft, because you're going to hone your skills to develop your craft. I take a lot of pride in making sure that students at any skill level are leveled up by the time I'm done with them.
Well, I know I've been doing this for 5 years, and I've probably talked to a couple thousand different creators over this time. And the thing I noticed, the ones that have an innate style, a style that you can pick out from anybody else's, those are the ones that I feel like understand what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dialed in to the media of their choosing, but the best artists are the ones they're always going to be the first ones to tell you, draw from life. Don't just look at your favorite comics and try and copy that. Draw from life. Draw absolutely everything. Go out in the real world, and if you want to draw people, go to a restaurant and draw people sitting there eating. Get on the train and ride it all day. Don't get robbed or whatever, but go to where people are and study how they move. Go to live drawing sessions. My local comic shop, Big Lake Comics in Roanoke, Virginia, had shameless plug. I don't care. I love those boys.
That's cool. That's cool. We want you to talk about your.
They've had live drawing sessions there in the shop, after hours, and they make it fun. They have cosplayers come in. That way you can have action poses and still shots, but you're drawing from life. Once you've got a lot of those basic principles down, then you can start distorting and stylizing and customizing and being as cartoony as you want. But if you don't have the basics down, what are you doing? Because I'll have at every convention, there's going to be at least one person who says, "Will you look at my portfolio?" Yes, I will. I'd love to. And I do that no charge as well, because I grew up in a time when everybody charged for that. So I'll look at it, and every now and then I'll always get one person that says, "Well, that's just my style." Oh, okay. Well, Alex Toth said, "Take everything you do wrong, and that's your style." And I've never met anyone in comics who thought that Alex Toth did not know what he was doing.
That's actually a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah. So, I mean, something might be a stylistic choice, and that's fine. But if your foundations are inadequate, then your style doesn't matter, because in comics, kind of a rule, if it looks right, it's right. If it looks wrong, it's wrong. And what we all know, whether we know how to draw or not, we know what something looks like.
Right.
I mean, there are plenty of covers, Marvel, DC, all of it. There are plenty of covers throughout comic history where somebody has 6 fingers on one hand. There's plenty of that. And I'm not going to call anybody out because 2 of the people that did it I call friends. But I mean, covers books like Punisher and some others. There's always that famous picture of somebody holding a gun, and if you look at their hand, yeah, there's a trigger finger, but then there's like 5 fingers down here, which means you get 5, 6, and then the thumb is 7. So there are all these little things that happen, and if it looks right, it's right, but if it looks wrong, it's wrong. And I know what the human hand looks like because I got one.
Can I show you something done by a 12-year-old?
Please do.
Okay, this is my grandson's piece for the Ozzy tribute book.
Oh, neat. Okay. There you go. Right on.
I
wish I knew how to like zoom in on this thing. I'm doing this on a very small screen, but
right. I wish I could. That's about the best I could do. But that's let me see if maybe I can.
You know what? That is so much that is so far beyond where I was when I was 12. I think about the stuff I did when I was 12, and I'm just like, maybe this wasn't the life for me.
Well, he just got me with the hands, bro.
Yeah. Hands and feet are among the things that every young artist says, I can't draw hands and feet. If you learn some neat tricks to break it down, Bern Hogarth has great ways to do it. Of the new school, the contemporary guys with YouTube channels that can really help out with this, Ryan Benjamin and David Finch have great channels that are geared towards learning. Those 2 guys have great channels. So like hands and feet, don't be afraid of hands and feet.
Dude, I was like I say, I mean, just because I've talked to so many people and they're always like, this is the hardest thing to do and whatnot. And then he bring that down to me the other day, and I was just like, get out of here, boy. So you're going to be good if you work at it.
Do it every day.
And the problem is that he wants to play. He plays football. He plays baseball. He does all that. So drawing is like a very small. I have to nail him down on something. Hey, will you try and draw this for me? Because otherwise, his time is fully consumed, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was really glad that he did that. And then again, I was like totally blown away that he did such a good job.
I cringe and I sweat myself to sleep at night thinking about all the garbage I turned out in middle school and high school, and the drawings that I did for friends that I thought were just so neat. They're always on the back of your notebook or something, and it scares the hell out of me, frankly, because between my brother and my friends, and they still have all those drawings, and when they really want to dig in and turn the knife, they just text me a picture. It's like, I still have this.
Hey, I have a whole stack of kid art over there from all 4 of my grandkids. I have a whole stack of it, dude. And yeah, when they get old, there's some of this stuff I'm gonna pull out and go, you remember this?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the inevitable slideshow that's going to happen at some kind of reunion or a birthday party or something where it's just going to be, the crosshairs are right here and the gloves are off, and now we're going to make Matt feel real bad about his life choices.
It's going to be in front of some special woman. Come on.
I have no doubt I will have deserved it.
Who did the art behind you, Matt? I must assume you did, right?
I did that on the kitchen floor. There was
on the kitchen floor.
Yeah, there was a slight debate going on about whether or not Jackson Pollock was really a genius. And no, he was just drunk. And, he was a pretty abusive, kind of a horrible guy, but that doesn't define your art. But he didn't do anything like what we know Jackson Pollock for until he had his own kind of a breakdown and was out to just destroy the art that he had left. And the way he did that was by going crazy all over it. And then he kind of realized you can actually build compositions out of chaos. That's kind of me to a nutshell. There's a lot of unfortunate chaos going on in here, and somehow I'm obsessive about trying to put things in order. That's silly. Like, why, right? But what it came down to was, well, if you know all this so well, why don't you do it? Okay. So I got a bottle of wine and I bought a big canvas and I went to Home Depot and got some really cheap paint and did it. And it got the attention of a whole lot of folks in the more fine arts community. And one of them said, I'll commission that piece. And I said, it's not really something that I focus on. I'm more about comics. That's my thing. And they said, what would you charge for that? And I am up to my eyeballs in the pomposity of the fine arts community. So I threw out a huge number, like a really uncomfortably huge number, for the sole purpose of being told that's crazy. And they went for it. So now I had to produce. So I did that. And then that's the thing about really wealthy people. They tell their friends and none of them want to be outdone.
Right.
And I did 7 paintings and covered all my bills for like 2.5 years. Like basically just to game the system. And it's like, I don't trust the fine arts community with the way they price things.
Bro.
Well,
I just don't.
Well, you do me a painting, I'll put your name on it. Just let me see up there.
I just don't.
For 2 months, man. Let's go.
Look, it's like Hunter Biden's paintings, right?
No,
well, I get the thinking behind the fine arts community versus the commercial art community, comics being commercial art, but I take a fine art approach to it. I get the thinking behind it. It's, you're going to pay an obscene amount of money for the exclusivity of having something that's one of a kind. Respect. I get that.
Right.
I do. I sell my artwork. It means a lot to me, but I also have bills to pay, so I price accordingly. But I also recognize that we have and will continue to always be looked down upon by that community. We don't fit that measure.
Right.
And I've said this on other podcasts. It's not like a secret or anything. It took me a while to figure it out. That community has always been jealous of us. We can do what they do. They can't do what we do, because maybe they can draw really well, maybe they can paint really well, but what they can't do is tell a story with it on a deadline.
Yeah. We have a couple of fine artists that are now comic artists in the group. Doc Blaylock's one of them.
Yeah, Josh, we'll see, he's in the game. He's a commercial artist. He knows the game very well.
It's all, find where it works, sell where it works, and
make sure it's yours. Like, keep your artistic integrity there, keep it intact, but don't fall for your own hype. You know what I mean?
There you go. That's a good way of putting it.
So do you do more paintings or comic book art, or what's your, or let's put it this way, what's your favorite form of art?
I love telling a story. And when I started doing Patrick Ends is my horror anthology series. When I started doing that gave me the chance to kind of flex my writer brain, is, not just my painting brain. But it begins and ends with drawing for me. So whether I'm drawing a story or writing a story, I might have an idea that just comes from a drawing, and then I'm going to start writing, and then I'll turn it into a script for myself. And I write full script format just because I like to use my own scripts as demos for students if they want to learn to write from a script. That also keeps me in check. A lot of writer artists will skimp on the writing, because if you're writing for yourself, you know exactly what you want to do, right? You know what you want to put on the page, and you will. But if you're writing for someone else, they don't know what's in your head. So you have to be clear and concise with the wording and how you write and what do you want in a panel description, a shot block, and then dialogue and, actions taken, things like that. Camera movements. It's all about camera movements. So I try to incorporate that in my scripts, even for myself. That way I can come back to it later, and hopefully I have the same layout in my head that I had when I was writing it. But it is all about comics for me. If I'm going to do something more fine arts, I need to make sure of several things. Like, there's nothing on my plate at the time. Like, I don't want to do too much experimenting on a job that pays and has a deadline, and there's a publisher kind of depending on me to deliver what they have specifically told me to do.
Right. Mark, we're gonna have to get you back out here, man. I feel like there's a whole bunch more we can talk about.
This dude's brain, man. He knows all kind of artsy stuff. Let's do it.
That's what I'm saying. But I do got to cut this out today, though, because we've already gone 15 over, and I'm not complaining.
Well, I do appreciate you guys having me here, and I know he's already gone, but shout out to Chris for throwing me the link and inviting me on.
Where can people find you if they're looking for you?
Facebook is the easiest thing. That's the easiest way. It's kind of an open door policy or whatever. Just come on in. If you have a question, shoot me a private message. I usually answer within 24 hours. That's not a problem. I do not really have any other social media than that. I've never been a social media guy. Cool. I am represented by Comic Art House. You can find me at comicarthouse.com. I'm almost always at Big Lick Comic Con. That is my local convention, so I'm always there. I try to always be there. The only reason I wouldn't be is if there's some sort of conflict or family emergency, heaven forbid. Right. Baltimore Comic Con I've got coming up. I will be there as well. I usually have a contribution to the yearbook, so that Baltimore is kind of like home ground for me. I'm from the Eastern Shore of Maryland, so any chance to go home and stomp around and eat a lot of seafood and put Old Bay on everything, yes, we do that.
Old Bay, my man.
I'm gonna throw something your way. If you're not doing anything on the weekend of October 24th through 27th, I can get you a free table at Dead Man's Hands Expo in Albany, New York.
Oh my gosh!
And you'll be joining other madness people that are going to be there too.
Well, I'm all about a horror expo, and the word madness is appealing. I'll have to check my calendar because the end of October, that's when Baltimore is.
Right, and I'm not sure if it's that's.
And I'm in Virginia now, so. Like Albany is a tough stretch at the end of October. The fall is my busiest time. So I'll have to check my calendar, but yeah, keep in touch and we'll see what we'll see what we can do, not what we can't do.
Right. And like I said, it's a free table. You got to get yourself there, but it's a free table. And it, like I said, I'm going to try to make sure I'm there broadcasting all weekend.
Cool.
Which if we're all in the same place and I'm broadcasting all weekend, that means that we get to promote everybody's stuff.
Right on. Cool. Well, yeah, keep me posted. Other than that, everybody is welcome to always find me on Facebook. That is the easiest way. I'm not a
Matt Slay, right? Matt Slay on
Yep.
Facebook. Okay.
Yep, and that is my real name. That has become a source of contention lately. I've had a lot of people try. Well, Patchwork Ends has been doing really, really well, and the word is getting out. And as the book has made its way to the West Coast and as far as Canada and a few other places, people are starting to chime in going, why the gimmick name? No, that's actually my name.
Slay it, baby. You do the thing. All right. Ghost, thanks for coming hanging out with me as always.
Man. I appreciate Chris, Matt, all the people that done the art for the Aussie thing, man. This is a great show, man. Loved it.
Yeah, I'm going to throw up what Edwin's still working on right here in the background.
Nice.
Always being fantastic.
Yes.
Look at this joker.
Yeah, zoom in on that thing. I want to see a little bit.
Thanks.
This is Edwin Badillo. He's working on a book called Moth Squatch.
Yep.
Which
Live
is
art.
A smash up of some cryptids.
There we go. I've been getting an education on cryptids lately, and I'm finding a lot of it fascinating. The big one where I'm from back home was the Dwyo. The Dwyo, the goat man, like that was the big one growing up. That one and Chessie the sea monster.
Chupacabra.
Goat man.
So it's all good. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we love, man. And when somebody like you yourself or somebody like Edwin's willing to come out and show us some of your stuff, that's what it's all about. I want to show one more time, everybody, real quick. Addie Marie's Aussie. Oh yes, that's beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool.
The mock-up cover of the tribute right there. Goodbye to Romance. Some Q right there. With the Dr. Doom pose on the throne. I love it. And my boy Levi Skeen's tribute to Ozzy right there, which I really dig this one. He's just punching through from the other side, people. Mic drop.
There you go.
There you go. Q, do the thing, man. Get us out of here.
You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on all the platforms you can think of, including this one. Peace! So long, everybody.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit that back out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say hi to 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
City, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1. Crowdfunding now on Fund